So last night we were coming up the road, the rain was too heavy, so we decided just to pull in just outside the calendar at our usual spot we pulled into. We were here the last time with Big Bosco. It's a nice level car park. Again, it was probably about 4 or 5 vans last night. There's no bins, there's no bins, there's no facilities. So if you do come, might take all your rubbish away with you, because the place is spotless. So the plan is, today, there's a wee pub just down in about there. There's another car park just over there as well, if this one's busy. That one's up with a wee bit of a slight gradient, if my memory serves me right. The pub's just a 10 minute walk down there. So you get a meal in there, we've had a meal in there. You can also park in there as well if you have a meal. So that's another wee option. Now the plan is, we're going to head for Ben Ann. We're going to try and walk up Ben Ann today, if the weather stays dry. It's on and off, it's supposed to clear up about 12 o'clock, so we'll see what happens. So we'll pick these up a wee bit. So this is us. We're just ready to start walking up Ben Ann. It's seemingly a climb to the top. Big lot of trails down there in the car park. So we'll take these along. We'll see what we can see. So the first bit of the leg is rather steep. Let's just say we're born. But I think it's going to peter out a wee bit now for the next bit. And then again, maybe no. That is what it is. You've got to get your fitness up, haven't you? There's a wee bit of a gorge here. There was that much rainfall last night. It's rushing off the hills today. A bit of waterfall in there. that for a view. So we've got some wee stepping stones across here. There you get the dug off the lead of Jane's waist here. The sheds up in the water. Cracking day now. This was the forecast. Sky later now, darling. Oh, wee Jura's in. Right, Sky. Wait, darling. Right, up. Wait. Up. Aye, wee Jura went for a swim. She's in. That'll kill her down. Jura, is that good? That kill you down, pal? Look at that one. The loch's just down in there, but I don't know if the camera will pick it up or not. What a view, man. So this is why we do these videos, because there's only folk can't do it. Maybe some folk will want to walk up Ben Ann, but their health just can't do it. My health's not the best either. Sore knee, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, but I try my best just to keep going and try not to let anything put me down. So this is for all the folk who would love to do it but can't do it. And this is why I do these videos, just to show what it would be like. The stairs here are, it's like that basically the way up. If your fitness isn't very good, I wouldn't even attempt it. My fitness isn't the best, but we're getting there. But it is, it's a slow progress, but we'll get there. Just take our time. Hopefully at the top. I don't know if that's Ben or not there, I know, I was too sure. But I'll pick you up another wee bit. We've got the wee D9 up the front here, giving us a wee poo up the hill. Yes, Guy? Get up. Come on, Skystar. Come on, boobs. Come on. The next bit looks steep like. That's what you call an athlete, a dog. Right, Jura, come on, let's go. Do you see this? If only that some energy out of her, man, it'd be great. This guy! This guy says, I get another 4 year. She'll be like me. This is what you're up against. It's went for steps, just a kind of rock face now. Back on the steps again. Just Sky, wait. Come here. Come on. Just look at that. We're getting better as we go up. Wow. So we're at the top of the hill now, but it's blowing a hoolie and the rain's come in. I think that's Glen Finglas Reservoir down there, but I'm not too sure. That bloody wet. I need to check him up on the phone. I think that's I think we're on the last gasp now, so I'll wait and see. We'll turn these round. He's a surprise, hopefully it is a surprise. Just look at this guy. So that's us, we've made it to the top of Ben Ann and it's starting to clear now. So we'll take you round and show you now, because it is well worth it. The rain's cleared, the clouds are away. There you go. It is still windy, but there's nothing we can do about it. It is winter time. I've got to appreciate this. Look at that. And it's a long way down there, like. A long way down there. You can look at the camera, but it is. When you come to this side, you can actually see the clouds starting to roll in here. You can see them there, just rolling across there. So we're at the top and we're soaked through. So I hope you appreciate all this. Dogs are ready to go again. So there's a wee boat down there, and I didn't know if it would be on or no because of the weather. But I think that's our next park up tonight. If you can hear us, we're going to be heading for there. Hopefully if the weather's good as tomorrow, we might even get on that boat and come up through Loch Katrine. I'm sure that's Loch Katrine that's out there. So we'll see. It's alright, there's no horses out there. We'll be alright. Jane doesn't like the water, it's rough. So aye. So it's alright. Jane's camera shines, I like the camera. So there you go, we'll head back in. Get the kettle on in the water. So that's us, we're nearly at the bottom, but just look at the colours right there on that tree, the autumn colours, leaves are all falling off. You can smell the pine trees. So we're nearly there. It's been a climb. Sairgin up, sairgin down. So Jane's just said there, check the tree where the money stamped into it. Pretty cool. One there saying Jumbo. So we've come along to Loch Katrine, which is only 3 mile along the road from Ben Ann. You can park up in here for tonight. It's £12 if you're not wanting electric, and I think it's 24 or 25 with electric. There's toilets, showers, the toilets blocks open 24 hours during the night. The cafe is good. We've just had soup and that there, cake. So they're celebrating 125 years of the steamship Sir Walter Scott. Now that's off, it goes off at the end of October, but they've got the MV Lady of the Lake and MV Rob Roy free. So we'll see what the weather does tomorrow, and we'll try and get on that and take these with us. But it's a great wee park up. Park for night doesn't justify this place. Well, we're just saying that there's so much to do and see. There's walks, I think there's biking as well. So we'll take you a wee trip round about, show you. But there's an old picture there. You can see the old cars as well. The cafe's great. 5 minutes. So Jane's just shown us the phone here. It's 45 minutes. It's a 45-minute sailing. Now that picture there looks stunning. So with the rolling hills round about it. So we'll see. The toilet block's just over there. It's got electric hookup if you want an electric hookup. And that's you going up through Loch Katrine there. So we'll see what we can see tomorrow. We'll take you a wee walk around about the car park, show you that. The sign at the end of the road just says Loch Katrine. It's no advertised enough, I feel. So we'll see what else we can find. So this is us coming down the stairs. Now they've just upgraded the lift, so there's a lift up. If you're not very into your feet, they've just put a new lift in. This is the side table here. Stunning wee place. How deep is it? It's not that deep in it now. Corporation of the City of Glasgow Water Department. Okay, Trossachs. What? Aye. So this is the boats here, Lady of the Lake. We've got the Rob Roy free, the steamboats are on the back, but as I say, that's parked up for the winter time now. That must have the wee night here inside it, you can hear it purring away there. So that's the Sir Walter Scott over the back there, which is 125 years old. Pretty impressive. that's off for the winter time. And as far as I know, it's just went through a restoration. Just looking in the corner here, there seems to be lodges as well, so Loch Katrine lodges, so you must be able to hire a wee lodge for the weekend. Just look at the holes up there. I'll take you back down to where the motorhome's parked, show you that area. There's nothing really much else to see around there. If we're out in the boat tomorrow, we'll catch that off the boat. Jade's down here reading the notice board. So we're just looking at it here. It's pretty good for the bikes. You can actually pedal all the way back up into Callander, Loch Trossachs, Loch Head, Balquidder. You can come back down through Balquidder and back down again. You can go back out to the Trossachs pier. You can even go further on again, Loch Katrine, which we're here, through Loch Katrine, Trossachs, as you're coming back down for Loch Lomond. You'd maybe need to turn and come back. No, you wouldn't, because it's Ben Lomond there. Ben Lomond, you can come back down through Ben Lomond and cut back round here, back up through. So there's plenty to do in the bikes. The boy says there's pine marks here as well. And you can also cycle along and get the boat back as well, back down in. So if you're into walking and biking, it's pretty good. So, what else have we got here? Yeah, there you go. You're a great Trossachs path, a 30-mile route connecting Callander on the shores of Loch Lomond. Look out for the Great Trossachs pathway markers. So back to Briggy Turks, 6 mile. The Trossachs to Callander's 12.6. Red squirrels as well. It's a place we didn't really care about, didn't we, no? Been up this way so many times and we just didn't realise this was here. For a 45-minute cruise, an adult £16, family 2 adults, and one under 16's £38. A dog's £2. Let's get the wee gift shop here as well. Good shop that, sells plenty of whiskey, see that? Loch Lomond and Loch Katrine whiskey. This is your toilets over here. This is the booking office here for the tickets for the boat. That's where you book in. You book in there as well for your motorhome if it's open. You book in there. I don't know, I think you can pay online after 5 o'clock because everything shuts down at 5 o'clock in here. So you pay online, I'm sure it is, after 5. But if it's during the day, we went in there, booked in. Seems to have bike hire out here as well. So we're in the wee visitor shop here, so there's plenty of stuff. We've got chutney here and different. I've just got some jam and plenty of wee gifts. Some nice hats up there for the time of year. The best bit. Tablet, fudge, macaroons. Mothers of the fine Scottish. So we've got plenty of stuff here. Some bear hats. Could they be a new hat? Some scarves as well. And then for all these Highland cues for the dashboard of the motorhomes. So Jane's talking to the lassie how to coot her. She's got a motorhome as well, she's into YouTube, so they're having a wee discussion here. So you've got Loch Loch Katrine whiskey as well. So we'll see, pick these up a wee bit, see what else we can find. So before I bring you out, show you it all lit up. So I've put some Christmas lights up today. And I've got the boat lit up there. Pretty, isn't it? So the steamboat's lit up down there. I think there's only about five or six fans in tonight. It's quiet. So that's us, we'll pick you up in the morning. Hopefully it stays dry and we'll get out the boat. So I'm busy walking out here, I walk with the dogs in there, and I'm just busy answering the comments on my YouTube. 4 wheels, 12 legs has just commented there saying they love my lights, the upgrade. Thanks very much. So we'll add yous in here, give them a follow, along with Jerry John Jack Travels and Big Bosco. He's another one that's got his YouTube channel. Again, we're all just trying to grow our channels here, so if you could make a difference and give them all a wee follow. We all come back to you with comments, so if anybody puts comments on, we do come back to you with comments. Not like some of the other YouTubers. I've commented and a lot of them, I get nothing back, which I take my time out to comment on their videos. I would like a wee response back. Anybody puts a comment on mine, even my TikTok, I always get back to them with a comment, because I know everybody's busy in their day-to-day life. They've taken the time out to comment on my stuff, so much appreciated. Was it here? You looking for ducks? Stand. So that's us. We're going to go a wee cruise up the water here, Loch Katrine. Now, if you stay the night, you get a discount on the boat. So I think we paid £32 there for the 2 of us and the 2 dogs. So just know, if you stay the night, you're getting a discount. That's our Walter Scott over there. 125-year-old, it's hard to believe in it.
Of the lake on Loch Katrine. As we set sail, could you please listen carefully to the following safety announcement. In the unlikely event of an emergency, you will be informed by means of a signal consisting of 7 or more short blasts, followed by 1 long blast on the ship's horn or over this public address system. Please remain calm and follow the instructions of the crew. We do have enough life jackets for everyone on board, including small children. These are stored in clearly marked lockers on the upper deck and in the lower saloon behind the bar. We also have 3 life rafts capable of carrying 30 passengers each, which is a total of 90 passenger spaces. Please do not throw anything overboard or climb on the seats, handrails or anywhere else for that matter, as these actions can be dangerous. Thank you for your attention.
So yesterday we walked up Ben Ann. That's Ben Ann up there. So that's where we walked yesterday. Tourist started the music.
Loch Katrine derives its name from the Gaelic Cathern. It's a collective word meaning cattle thief, historically referring to a band of fighting men of a clan, the most notorious of whom was Rob Roy MacGregor. MacGregor was born at Glengyle at the west end of Loch Katrine, which is around 11 miles from our start point today. Less than 500 years ago, the Trossachs related to only a small wooded glen bordered by Ben Ann to the north, Loch Acre to the east, Ben Venue to the south, and Loch Katrine to the west. Over the centuries, the name has begun to refer to a much wider area. Today, the Trossachs is bordered by the Cree and Larrick Hills in Balquhidder in the north, Aberfoyle and Lochard Forest in the south, while the shores of Loch Lomond mark its boundary in the west and Callander in the east. The area includes mountains, hills and glens, 7 major and many more small lochs, a rich variety of scenery as well as some picturesque towns. In 2002, the opening of the Loch Lomond and Trossachs National Park was seen as recognition of the value of preserving this largely unspoilt landscape. Scene was filmed on Brenneth Point. Film King Arthur that was in the cinema a few years ago, starring Charlie Hunnam, who was the lead role in Sons of Anarchy and Queer as Folk, was also partly filmed on Brenneth Point. Boatshed and Pier was used as a filming location by the BBC when they did their latest adaptation of John Burke's very famous book, 39 Steps. Released in 2008, the final 15 minutes were filmed at the Boatshed and Pier. Richard Hannay, the good guy in that, played by Rupert Henry Jones, did have a gunfight with us in 1875 for the Earl of Lancaster as a hunting and fishing lodge, but has now been taken over as a private residence. The boatshed would originally have been used to store fishing boats for the lodge.
Some use on it. Just saying there's a wee house right in the corner out there. I'll view that's not. See if Jane on the camera and zoom in and get a picture of the lad and picture of it.
From Scotland's history, the Trossachs is associated with Rob Roy MacGregor. He was born at Glengyle, which comes from the Gaelic meaning Glen of a lowlander, which is at the western end of Loch Katrine. His father was a clan chief, and from his mother he inherited his red hair, hence his name Rob Roy. It's Gaelic for red, which was later anglicised into Rob Roy. His first appearance in Scottish history was in 1689, when he fought aged 18 alongside his father at the Battle of Killiecrankie as part of the Jacobite army against government forces. Although the Jacobites won the battle, the ultimate failure of the uprising led to the MacGregor name being outlawed. Taking his mother's name of Campbell, he set up business as a drover, driving cattle to the market in Crieff, some 40 miles from here. 17th century cattle trade in Scotland was a dangerous business, but Rob Roy's savvy and famed swordsmanship made him successful and wealthy, eventually becoming the Laird of Inversnaid on the east side of Loch Lomond. All this changed in 1693 when Rob Roy's chief drover disappeared with £1,000 borrowed from the Duke of Montrose. Holding Rob Roy responsible, the Duke had him outlawed, seized his lands, and had him and his family evicted. The legends of Rob Roy as an outlaw emerged from this time. In revenge, Rob Roy began raiding the Duke's lands, stealing money and cattle, and he even succeeded in kidnapping the Duke's factor, who was carrying over £3,000 in rent at the time, imprisoning him on what is now known as Factors Island off Stronach. Rob Roy began to develop a protection racket at the expense of the Trossachs' fearful landowners. In fact, the term blackmail is said to have come from the black meal, which is a form of cattle feed he extorted from his unwilling sponsors. Rob Roy's knowledge of the country made him an ideal aid to the Jacobite armies of the 1715 uprising, but used him as a guide. However, after this, not only was he an outlaw, but he did have a price on his head for treason. He was hunted down by the authorities and captured several times, but always managed to make daring, now legendary escapes. When in 1723, Daniel Defoe's book on Rob Roy called Highlander was published, he had been an outlaw for 30 years. The Duke made Rob Roy a living legend, partly as a result of popular pressure. He was pardoned in 1726. He lived out the rest of his life quietly in Balquhidder, around 9 miles over the hill behind Edra Steading, and he is buried in Balquhidder graveyard.
What's guys there? Right, Jenna babes. Right, Rocket. Come on. Right, come on, darling. Come on. Come on.
The monarch is not the door of the way. Returning again to Loch Katrine a decade later. Meanwhile, Captain Monroe proudly skippers his beloved steamer, carrying the royal party across Loch Katrine. A deed that he and many others never did. Takes a pocket watch out of his waistcoat. Glancing at the time, he nods to indicate to the train crew passengers can now board the new station. Sir Walter Scott. The bushy-bearded and smart uniform means every part of the master steamship Sir Walter Scott before being decommissioned. There is excitement in the air at the noisy pier. From Hoxton, the expectant visitors they transported here, from the boilers in fed and cold. Meanwhile, people are pouring onto the vessel, and the master of the ship can see that she will be full with wheeling.
Wee penny farthing there. So that's us, we're leaving Loch Katrine, going to wait our way back down into Callander. And we might stop at Callander for a wee look around, but see how busy it is. I think this is some of the motor home base here on the left hand side as well, where electric hookup, and over there as well, where the Land Rover is, that's some more. As I say, we were parked in the coach base just because of the length of the van, so we were only sticking out. So this is the sign here as you turn in for Loch Katrine. But I don't watch a lot of television, but it's probably that's how I don't know about it.
I think we hit that camera in the ring right there. So I can go that.
Oh well. I thought I could have. So unfortunately we didn't get stopped in Calendar as the car park was flooded, the river's burst its banks, so we didn't get stopped. So if you're doing out and about this weekend, I hope you've had a good one. Again, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for the likes, more comments, we need some more comments. So thanks again for watching, we'll catch you on the next one.